So shall we say hello?
Yes. Hello, everybody there, and thank you for joining our Kickstarter live stream, and thank you so much for supporting us in this Kickstarter campaign. It's absolutely wonderful. It's gone beyond our wildest dreams. We're really excited. So thank you to everybody. It's wonderful. So what would we like to cover today?
Well, let's have a look perhaps at how you came about to develop the product.
Okay. Well, okay. This actually came in two parts. Both myself and my father were both struggling with an issue where we were trying to look at videos on the phone, and we were always perpetually struggling holding it up. I was trying to do some training and had training videos that I was trying to look at in Starbucks. So my solution, which is remove that effect, was to bend a Starbucks card and then put my phone on that. The only problem with that was that it was okay for a bit, but I couldn't bend it back again and put it in my wallet. As soon as I bend it back, it would snap. Now, what was your solution at the time?
My solution was polystyrene beakers to cut them up. But it wasn't a very good solution. So we moved on to all sorts of things, really. Maybe the first one of any merit, well, there's an early version. But then we moved on to stands like this, and these were made by, it's a very thin plastic material, and we used to die cut them out. So we could screen print them in large numbers. And there we are. The problem with it, though, is it wouldn't support a tablet. So we needed something stronger. The next step we did was to move on to a device like this. This is injection molded, and when it folds up to a device like this. And now we will take,
well, we'll take my small phone in portrait mode, and it will take my larger phone.
Oh, sorry, just trying to show it actually takes mini iPads.
iPad mini in landscape mode.
Yeah.
And it'll also take my larger phone in portrait mode. Obviously, you're watching things. It's fantastic in landscape mode as well, and with a variety of angles. So if I'm ironing, I lay it back a bit so I can see it.
Good man.
Yeah.
Ironing.
And
to use the bigger tablets, we needed this part to be even stronger. I was working at university on 3D printing and trying to introduce a thermoplastic elastomer to make a laminate. At the same time, Stephen came up with an even better idea. Over to you, Stephen.
Which was a laminate of the material we'd used previously, way back early on, which gave us the hinges which lasted essentially forever, with the extra strength of an aluminium surface and an aluminium behind, creating a laminate of aluminium, then polypropylene, and then aluminium again, which gives us the strength and the durability for the hinges.
So the hinges have been tested for how many?
80,000 times.
80,000 times.
Yeah.
That's what the manufacturer says. Obviously, they always fold flat. So we're showing them often popped up just to show you what it looks like with a device in it, but they fold flat and they fit perfectly in a wallet.
The essential part is it's credit card size.
Credit card size, yes. Have you got a credit card there?
I have my credit card, which I'm not going to show on the internet. And there's my stand, and there's the top edge of my credit card. But it is, if you unfold it, any store card, it is the same size as a credit card, and so it fits in your wallet.
And also for the rounded edges. So if you have a wallet that has this shape in it to clip into, it will work with the Standeazy because it's got the same rounded corners.
And then with this type, it's injection molded now. We started off with a single impression mold. Now we have a 4 impression mold, so we can make it at a lower cost. And although they're used a lot by individuals, companies use them to put their own company information on there and then give them away at exhibitions. So it's like a permanent advert for them.
Yeah. So the giveaway you want to keep.
Yeah. So one of the questions we get asked is, will it scratch my phone? So I don't know how we can really show how smooth it is. It's a bit difficult.
Well, this is my personal phone, and I've been using it in a Standeazy Ultra for my prototypes for the last year. And although I've dropped my phone a few times and dinked the corners, the actual back where it rests on the Standeazy Ultra is completely scratchless. And so I happily drop it in and out of my Standeazy Ultra many times a day in my office. It lives there on my desk. No issues at all. And after all this time, it's 0 scratches. And so this is with the iPhone 6s Plus, but we've all been using different devices over time.
Yeah, so we got one ready here. It's like a Samsung. We've obviously tried different models over the years, and they all obviously work in different angles. And it's not just for Apple.
Going
It's
back
really
as far as the BlackBerry.
yeah, the old BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Then they do work nicely with mini iPads, mini tablets, in portrait, and in landscape again.
Kindles.
Kindles,
yes.
yep.
I spend many happy hour reading my Kindle on here.
At the airport.
Yeah.
It works with cases. When you have cases on there, like this one here, that's the S6 Plus with a little bumper thingy on.
We've also tried with the Auto Defender.
The Auto Defender,
Yeah,
a huge
a
thing.
monster of a case.
Real monster. What's nice is that it works with the iPad.
This is the brand new iPad just released. It's the one after the Air. So it's a little bit heavier than the Air too.
And you can change the angle. So again, just to show you, and you can tap away at it.
Oh, fantastic.
And we even have, just to show how it is with cases, we've got a really thick case here. It is rather thick.
Oh, you missed the front.
And it fits in that. So
that's a beast of a case. Whose is that?
That is. And you can also use that in portrait. I can see from the back here. So there it is in portrait.
Okay.
So that is a really fat case. Usually you wouldn't probably have such thick devices.
I've used it for a long while, but I quite like it.
Let's just put an iPad in with a cover. So yeah, I think generally we are super pleased that this design and the material create a super small, super slim and very light stand that can just always be with you. So that's yes, and it's become integral to our lives, and you do not have to have any bits that you add on, or you don't have to worry whether you have an iPhone and then you want to use it when your friend has got an Android phone. You can just switch it about and not worry about it.
You don't have to have any adapters for it. It just works.
It just works.
Yes.
And even a 2-year-old can do it.
Yes. Now we've had a question from Liz, and Liz was asking.
You can show the question, can't you?
Oh yes.
Show a question to audience.
With a phone on the stand, how many degrees of change can I apply by changing the angle? With a phone, can it be standing almost vertically?
So you can do angles from very low down. That's not quite the lowest. All the way up to near vertical. When you get to absolute vertical, there's a risk of the phone tipping forward. So we didn't go for absolute vertical. We still want it to be nice and stable. And so you get that. If you're doing photography, however, you get then double the angles. So if your camera is now, we can flip our camera around. So we're now doing shooting up, and then we can have a range of angles all the way down. So we're shooting even higher if need be. Or if we're doing macro mode, we can turn the camera over. So we're now pointing down. So we now have angle down, and of course we have the same range of angles from there, from the lowest. I'll try this one-handed. Pointing right down there, all the way up to the highest. So it's a terrific range of angles for photography. So you can flip the phone around and get both ways.
Flip this around as well, depending on where your object is.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, of
so
course.
so you got lots of options there. In terms of the actual angles, you've written down the
I
notes.
think it's here, I think.
Yeah,
We'll go between, I can't read it.
110 and 145 degrees, and there are 4 roughly equal increments that it goes down each notch, so to say. So you've got 10 different angles,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, hope that answers your question. Question, is it magnetic?
Do you want to show the question to the audience?
Yes.
Okay, it's not magnetic. The material, as we said, is aluminium, which is a non-ferrous metal. So it itself is not magnetic, and it won't stick to a magnet either. So I'm sorry if that disappoints and doesn't let you mount it on your car in any way. But yeah, it's not magnetic.
Well, that's good. It won't affect your device.
That's true, yes.
Yeah, we did actually test this at the weekend because the same question came in, and so we were testing magnets. It shouldn't work, but like, you know, so we were just testing it out. But yeah, no, it's not magnetic.
Yeah.
So I hope that answers the question.
All right. I guess one thing we've been talking about are stretch goals. We've obviously had amazing response to the campaign, and we are super happy with that. So we are in the background investigating different things, and some people have said they'd like color, but we are not quite happy that we have found the high quality solution for that. So we're still investigating this, and it might not come to fruition because we only have 9 days left. But we have also been asked a couple of things. One was to create a print that is like a business card, and we're looking at that. I'm testing it at the moment every day, again, for wear and tear to see if the print rubs off, and at the moment it looks super. So I'm hoping that we can offer this over there. I just realized I put it over there on a Standeazy, no, in the bookshelf. And that's it. It's still wrapped. Yeah. And the other one was laser engraving, custom laser engraving. And again, that is something where John has seen a supplier today, and we've had feedback from another supplier. We've asked about really literally having a bespoke line, and that seems really doable. So we're finalizing how we can implement this as a stretch goal, and we'll update you on that shortly. But I'm really excited about this because bespoke has always been something that we've been really keen on doing, but we've not known yet supplier-wise how to be able to fulfill it. So do you want to show the...
This is the one we have at the minute. It's just a sample. You can see, in fact, it's a prototype for the manufacturer. There's no hinges in this one, so it's just a prototype at the minute. But there we have. In fact, the other one says your logo here. Well, this one says Standeazy, but it's got various details on it. And so it's the sort of thing you can have for a business card. And obviously, this is just very textual, but we can have other images and graphics on there. And so
I don't know if there's any other questions.
Any other questions, internet?
We did one for bedtime.
Oh yes, we did. We've not shown this. So we always wanted to have one that holds an iPad. And so in the beginning, we made up just for fun one that would, and it's this size versus this size.
Yeah, you have to have a really big wallet for that one.
Yeah.
Does it work? Along with our mock-up wooden iPads.
Yeah.
Weight correct. We put it up here, let's show you.
Oh.
There we go.
There we go. Or
But now you can see we can use
do this.
this and look at the comparative sizes.
Yeah.
Of this on the little one. This.
So, right, if there's no more questions, I guess we're gonna wrap up.
Yeah.
We say thank you again.
Thank you.
Really, thank you. And if you can help share, that would be lovely. We're really, really excited to deliver these to you and get them done as soon as possible. And
We are working now.
Yeah.
We know now we are funded, and so we're now working with the manufacturer so we can try and deliver this as soon as we can.
Yeah.
And so we know many Kickstarter projects you have to wait months, if not years, but we want to get out to you as quick as we can. We can't give a deadline at this point because we still need to investigate a few different elements to make sure it's got the quality that we really want coming out.
But he's a manufacturer that I used in a previous company and is really good.
Yeah, it's really good. So we're very excited.
Hope
Yeah.
he's watching.
All right. Well, for those of you where it's evening European time, have a good evening, and those who are waking up somewhere in the
Good
world,
morning.
have a fantastic day. And I guess we say bye bye.
Cheerio. We're all around the table.
I know. One you.